for a showdown. Two teams who thrive on pressure and performing on the big occasion. Now they get their wish. Fans the world over are fully focused on this atmospheric stadium. And welcome to the friendly confines of Craven Cottage in West London. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Fulham, and they take on...
And two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Well, I understand changing circumstances in the Palace match. Let's hear all about them from Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Spurs. It's now 1-0 with only 4 minutes played. The fans are in good spirits, Derek.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Fulham recovering possession well. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Well, it's tight at the top and extremely tense, just as we would want it, Stuart.
Well, it looks like being a very close race for the title, doesn't it? There's nothing to choose between the teams, but can one of them just go on a great run and pull away?
And he has options available, but they dealt with the threat posed. Sound piece of goalkeeping.
John Scott, that's John Scott. Please make your way to the ticket office. You have your wife's ticket. Thank you.
And news of a goal at the Etihad Stadium. Alex Scott.
It's a goal from Manchester City. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 20 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Oh, mistake by the keeper. And he takes it on. Well, he couldn't quite keep it on target. Just wide.
Well, as you can see from those stats, the Dragons have certainly tried to control the game in the last 15 minutes. They're creating plenty of chances and looking a constant threat. You feel they have to take the lead at some point with this sort of domination.
And defensive play to be applauded. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in. Renan Lodi. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. And delivered into the box. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. That's a good-looking shot. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. And over it comes. It hasn't come to very much. Will this corner bear fruit for them? And goes for goal! Well, nearly shaving the crossbar with that powerful effort. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Oh, great block. So the corner played into the box. And stopping the danger. Well, breaking developments at Elland Road. There's been a goal there, I understand. Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Chelsea. The shot was ferocious and it went in off the woodwork. They're pulled ahead by 2 with under 5 minutes left to play till half-time.
Cheers, Alex. Has a go! A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And there we have it. We've reached the halfway mark. Well, advantage to the Dragons after the first 45, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns along the way before this is over. And effectively parried away by the keeper.
Well, that save just about keeps them in this, but they have to pose more of a threat at the other end.
Intense pressure. Effective challenge. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Yeah, and at that price, it seems like very good business, doesn't it? Looking forward to seeing his debut, and hopefully he can hit the ground running.
He could pick out a teammate. Determined defending. Shures. Must score! Oh, not to be. That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there.
Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Fulham taking on Brighton.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
And that is going to be a free kick. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. This might be ideal for the counter. Oh, fancy footwork. Nicely saved. And there's the delivery. Oh, disappointing clearance. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Well, it looks like there's been a goal at the Etihad. Over to Alex for the detail. Well, as you'll have noticed, we had to cut Alex a bit short just then. To clarify, Arsenal have scored in that game, and they're winning in that game at the moment by... by 2-1. Throw-ins given. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV. Delighted that you're with us, and hope very much... Oh, might be! And they're making a change. Just 15 minutes remaining. And a change to the scoreline in the Palace game. Alex Scott can tell us more.
Yes, it's a second goal for Spurs. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with 77 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Renan Lodi. It's with Hermoso. No let-up on the pressing front. And a Fulham throw-in coming up here. And time for the change now. Cross could be useful. He read it well, but still work to do. Backer. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Renan Lodi. Promising pass. They're showing a willingness to attack, as they must, given the circumstances. Time running out. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the best.
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now. Okay, guys, we need...
The man to watch. In fantastic form and the top scorer in the league. Can he add to his tally today? Live on EA TV. Hello everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy day. Not sure fans always feel that way, but an exciting match in prospect nonetheless. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's the Dragons up against Manchester United.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good...
Well, now in a dangerous position. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Playing it in. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's been in fine form in the league, as you can see from those stats. And it's going to be a real test for that back line to keep him quiet. If they switch off, even for a minute, they'll be punished.
Good effort here! And just missing the target.
Well, they're at least making chances. Now they need to be more clinical.
Moise Keane. On the ball, Salamakers. Nicely timed tackle. Good use of advantage in United's favour. Glover. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Oh, good work by the keeper.
Well, the crowd are willing them to score here. They've created so many chances.
Well, he failed to get it away properly. This could be the equaliser. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
So underway again following the goal that made things level. Risky play. Mwn1. Can't miss, surely. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, as you can see, this was always coming. They've been piling on the pressure. It's a well-deserved goal.
So United restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with an equaliser? Rashford unable to hold it. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Getting in there to intercept. And space for the Dragons out wide. Oh, it might be. Well, the goalkeeper's life wasn't made quite as difficult as might have been the case. And the Dragons regaining possession. He continues his run. What a magnificent pass. And a good take under duress there. So almost at half-time, and they are making good use of home advantage. Still a bit of work to do, though. Stuart, your thoughts on what you've seen?
Well, it's been a good watch so far. Both sides have tried to play.
Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. And a corner to the Dragons as they look to press home their advantage. Was it a great clearance? And he takes it on! Oh, goodness me, he's crashed it against the woodwork.
Well, it's so difficult to get that on target. He's done fantastically well. He can count himself unlucky there.
Gavi. The first half here comes to an end. So the ball is rolling again. United might be behind, but still plenty of time for them. What can they do in the second 45? Here's a change for Manchester United. Good visualisation and execution. Just straying offside. The Dragons have it back. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. It's there for him. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. And over the byline it goes. So goal kick coming up here. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, he's been brilliant. He finished his goals really well. He's shown a great awareness of how to find space, and his movement has caused them all sorts of problems. Surely he'll get his hat-trick in the second half.
Real chance. And danger still. And there it is. A goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Valentin Gendré. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in. Gendré. Running with the ball confidently. Can he get one back? And that's a very good parry. Well, no doubt many of you have been hearing the transfer rumours. It does look as though the deal could be on, Stuart.
Oh, it's through and goal here, Derek.
And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt that he wouldn't slot that away. It's a cool finish.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Loyodis. Rashford. Silva. Benjamin Šeško. Can he find the net? Determined defending. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. And deciding to go short with this one. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Oh, great vision. No-nonsense clearance. Well, we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Firing it towards goal. That was going in. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And short it is. Now the counter-attack looks on. Need to get back quickly here. A real opening now. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Correa. In a dangerous position. Well, this could really help the cause. And the keeper more than equal to it. Keen to take it short here. Well, there's the pullback. Antonio Silva. And he's gone for power. Marin. Is it going to be? Couldn't grab hold of it. Well, they can bring it out now. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Possession lost, intercepted. And he might be through here. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory.
It's a very assured...
Time for a few questions. Thanks very much for speaking to us.
The cameras are fixed to one man.
Well, Derek, we know he loves linking up.
Hello everyone, the heavens opened earlier and the rain shows no inclination to stop. We're looking forward to the game anyway. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's the Dragons up against Newcastle United.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Room to roam on the wing for the Dragons. Bailly. Jameson. Intercepting it intelligently. William Saliba. And he's made headway. And, oh, tremendous save.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
You can't help feeling when you look at the table that when you're playing dominant football such as they have been, that they're going to lap the field.
Well, there seems to be no stopping them at the moment. They've been by far and away the best team. Unless something drastic happens, I can't see how they let this slip.
Oh, he looks threatening. And cuts inside. Real chance. Oh, that's a fine save. Trying to pick out a teammate. And the danger's still on. Well, catching it sweetly, but not quite the accuracy he was looking for.
Well, it's always a difficult technique on the volley, but I think that's a massive chance he should score from.
The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Will he play it in? Can he put it away? Can he apply the finish? Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
Under real pressure here. Difficult to stop him. Well, disappointing end to the move. Foden. Well, I understand there's been a goal at Old Trafford. Alex Scott can fill us in.
It's a goal for the Saints. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 31 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. This could be troublesome. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
Well, the pressure has certainly been applied. Let's find out if Newcastle are feeling it. This could be interesting. Foden. And a fine tackle. Promising move this from Newcastle. But they dealt with the threat posed. And the Dragons finding space on the flank. Not the pass he had in mind. Now can they counter clinically? Foden. Well, it was so easy on the eye, that counter-attack, but no reward for them.
Yeah, it was all good until the final effort. It just shows how devastating they can be on the break, though.
Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end. And back underway here, with Newcastle looking to find a route back into the game. Well, they know they need to stop him. And he favours the inside route. Couldn't quite hang on. Threat over for now, it seems. Well, a successful player is always going to be linked with other clubs, and there seems to be more than a grain of truth to the rumours. What do you make of it, Stuart?
Well, according to reports, there has been an official bid made. It's now just a case of whether clubs, agents and player can agree the figures.
And teammates around him. Could be in. And a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser.
Well, as you can see, this is a great pass from Foden, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Now the Dragons might be able to profit here. Well, just over the crossbar. Excellent effort. Now with Bailly. Well, nothing comes of it. But it looks like there's been a goal in the Tottenham match. Over to Alex for the details.
Yes, it's a second goal for Spurs.
Oh, wait a minute. Could be in here. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Who can he pick out? Not all that convincing defensively. Dangerous looking attack. Oh, chance perhaps. Opportunity missed. Plenty of live football coming your way right here on EA TV.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always.
Oh, such an elegant finish! How about that on the volley? A brilliant strike, whatever way you look at it.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say, this is a very good volley. His technique is absolutely perfect.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Well, as you'll have noticed, we had to cut Alex a bit short just then. To clarify, Spurs found the net in that game, and the lead at the moment is 2-0. Well, just letting it run over the byline, and a corner here. It's a short one. Played into the centre. A deft clearance. Oh, this is looking promising. Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? But the danger averted for now. And a throw-in forthcoming. Well, the ball lost here. Could be. Well, what can you say? A gilt-edged opportunity to level it.
Well, they have to score there. That was a great opportunity to equalise.
William Saliba. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Newcastle United taking on Chelsea. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. It comes to absolutely nothing. Jerry Yates. And the Dragons unable to retain possession. This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
So back underway at 3-1. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Foden. Perfect challenge. Feeding it through. Could be! Oh, goodness me, off the post. Well, it came to nothing in the end. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this.
They were dominant in most...
Okay, thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now.
right, that's all we have time.
There is nothing quite like match day inside a football stadium, especially when there's so much on the line. The build-up has been intense, and now we just can't wait for it all to begin. It's anyone's guess, though, which team will come out on top in front of a packed house. Live on EA TV. And a warm welcome on a fine night for football here at the San Siro. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder, Stuart Robson. We've got... and a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike. Well, he can't control his delight, can he? It's a wonderful moment for his team.
Well, underway once again. Will Inter be able to articulate an appropriate response? Di Marco. On the ball, Bastoni. Federico Di Marco. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. He's in behind. Can they stop it going in? Well, they can keep possession of it now. Well, there's no getting away from it. This is the man so many people have been focusing on ahead of this particular game. The rumours are true. He's going to end his wonderful career at the end of the season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Stuart.
Well, it's slightly surprising because he still looks a very good player. But he obviously knows his own body and thinks he can't perform at his best anymore. I think he's made a brave decision.
And there's the delivery. Still not clear. And the shot. Well, a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Alexis McAllister. And the ball in behind the defenders. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, here it is again. What a ball that is over the top of the defence. It's weighted perfectly, and the finish is sublime. He sees the keeper's position and just chips it over him. It's a breathtaking goal.
He read the situation defensively and... And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. They've given it away. And teammates around him. And let's give credit to the defending. Might really be able to trouble them here. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Zinho van Heusden. It's with Bentancur. Well, that'll be a free kick. Baron. Inter in a position of menace. Could take the lead. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, just take another look at this, because the 1-2 to get behind the defence is superbly worked. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Has a go. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Di Marco. And we will have just one additional minute. Well, very effective play in possession. Is this the moment? Oh, strong hand on the ball. And the first half is in the history books here at the Meazza. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Richarlison. Oh, he's through here. And the keeper there to deal with it. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, what an outstanding first half he had.
Opportunity. Oh, good save. And a substitution in the offing. This might be ideal for the counter. Can they profit from this? And Inter with acres of space out wide. Teammates in the middle. Terrific piece of anticipation.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Well, sadly, too straight to worry the goalkeeper that time. Strong but fair tackle. And teammates around him. And the cross smuggled away. Well, showing good defensive judgment. A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV. And I very much hope you can join us for this game.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
And there's the delivery. Really being closed down. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Nice looking pass. Might jump in front. Oh, good hit, close shave. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Will it happen for them? The Dragons recovering possession well. And Campos. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Real chance. And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. Alessandro Bastoni. Adam. Went in strongly to win the ball. Five minutes of the 90 still to go. And tossing through. Oh, it was there for him to take the chance. Very quick thinking there. Good through ball. Must take the lead here. And running through to the keeper. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And that whistle means an end to the action, at least for today. Well, I'm not sure about you, Stuart. I certainly enjoyed the contest.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thanks so much for answering our questions.
Thanks, guys. We're going to get started with the questions any minute now. All right, that's all we have time for.
Top players on a fitting stage. That's what we're talking about. A match of colossal importance and one that has captured the imagination of anyone with interest in this great game of football. Now we're truly ready for what will be a showdown. We're live on EA TV. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And it's the Champions League round of 16's second leg. It's the Dragons up against Inter.
Well, the first leg was a really good game, Derek. It had action at both ends, it was an even contest, and it's set up perfectly for this second leg. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
Thumped clear. With a textbook interception. Gives it a go. It could be up for grabs. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, Derek, we know he loves linking up with other players, but it's when he's in and around the penalty area, that's when he's at his most dangerous, when he plays little one-twos around his marker and then plays the next forward pass into a runner. He could be the key to unlocking this defence.
Well, it still could be dangerous. Well, you can't blame him for taking it on, but lacking the accuracy required in the end. Goal kick here. Barron. Good work from the Dragons to win back possession. Speculative ball fired to the near post. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. And nicely over the top. Oh, good use of the ball. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Zinho van Heusden. Perfect challenge. Excellent ball over the top. And the ball is loose. Oh, a goal! And one that could really matter in the quest to make it through.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Federico Di Marco. How can he take them on and beat them? And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And they're trying to get right into his face. It's a good Inter move in the making. Now to the front post. Oh, it could be. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Well, the short corner routine. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas.
Well, as it stands, they're on their way out, but a goal here would change everything.
Played into the centre. Well, no luck in terms of finding the target. Mwn1. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. What a magnificent pass. And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
And it's come off the keeper. Well, they survived the attack. They're really pressing their opponents. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Richarlison. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. So back underway and an intriguing second half in prospect. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Winning back possession. Takes the shot. Just can't get it past him. Well, we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Oh, the chance is on, Stuart. And fine goalkeeping. Well, they're not standing off their opponents in the slightest. It should be. And it's in as they tighten their grip on the tie.
Well, let's have another look because this is a goal they have thoroughly deserved. They've played really well so far.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Adam. Given away by Inter. Richarlison. Trying his luck. It was on its way in. Time for a change then. And taken short. The delivery. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Counter-attacking chance. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, the goalkeeper making a big contribution and denying him another one.
Well, it's another chance for him. As you said, he looks so hungry for goals today.
Well, not away properly. And quick thinking defensively. Alessandro Bastoni. Adam. Alexis McAllister. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Well, the Dragons looking dangerous. He must finish. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
Well, he had the reading of that delivery, but couldn't find the target. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Dangerous looking through ball. And the keeper getting across to stop it. Well, a struggle to keep the ball for the Dragons. Well, very effective play in possession. Could play it in. Happy to shoot. Still could be dangerous. The cross was very much on, but not the end result they were hoping for. Into recovering possession well. Zaniolo. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Oh, in with a chance. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Bentancur. On the ball, Zaniolo. Into the advanced position. And the referee allowing it. Real chance. Well, quite simply a wild, wayward effort. And the less said about it, the better. Well, the pass not finding its target. Can he put it in? Possible opportunity. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant.
Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll take some questions now. Yeah, thank you. That's all we've got time for today.
This should be something to savour. The best defence in the league up against the... And a warm welcome. Our venue today is the Etihad Stadium here in Manchester. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Manchester City, and he's through here. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say, this is a very good volley. His technique is absolutely perfect.
1-0 then. Gaia. Jan Cotto. Rodrigo. And he read it well defensively. Dangerous looking attack. Oh, surely! The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Sloppy in possession from City. Might be a chance here. What a block! Pedri. And now Rodrigo. And return to Rodrigo. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him.
So back in action, City still behind, but this game very much a contest. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. It's with Santos. Haaland. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Had no interest in losing possession. And threading it through. Oh, it was a close run thing, but the goalkeeper just got there first. Now, what can the Dragons do from this position? In position, and the ball is loose. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
Jan Cotto. Attacking possibilities on the flank for City here. Showing a lot of guile there. Cutting it back. Still alive. And a goal it is. But in all honesty, the keeper should have done much, much better. Well, the action underway once more. And no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. This looks more than decent. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Now sending it in. Could still be dangerous. Well, it looks so threatening, but the danger averted. It's with Santos. Excellent use of advantage from the referee in City's favour. Good through ball. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, not many would debate the point that Erling Haaland is a joy to watch whenever he's out there on the pitch. But what should we expect from him today, Stuart?
Well, he's been in fine form in the league, as you can see from those stats. And it's going to be a real test for that back line to keep him quiet. If they switch off, even for a minute, they'll be punished.
Shot attempted. Got to it easily, the keeper. Glover. Counter-attacking chance. And he might be through here. Can they slot it home? And he's hit it with authority. And no worries for the goalkeeper. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Promising pass. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. And so the half-time whistle is set. Well, advantage to the Dragons after the first 45, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns along the way before this is over. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Really good challenge. Gaia. Holland. And City being afforded too much room. Can he put it away? And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
And Manchester City will go to their bench. Corner once more.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
Rodrigo. Nice looking move, this. Well, he successfully got past him. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Manchester City.
Can he finish it, Derek?
And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. A City free kick forthcoming. And no way to sugarcoat that one, Stuart.
Well, sometimes it's worth having a shot from distance, but he never really set himself to hit that cleanly.
Decent looking pass. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV. Delighted that you're with us, and hope very much you'll join us for this match coming up.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Room to roam for City on the wing. And let's give credit to the defending. Well, the ball back with City here. And a long way out. The crossbar got in the way. And he could be in proper trouble here. Oh, he's blocked it. But into the keeper's gloves.
Well, they just can't get back into this game. The woodwork on that occasion just denying them.
Able to skip past his man. Oh, big opportunity. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Hi, good to see so many of you here. Questions one at a time, please. That's all.